Nathan walked into the police station. He wasn't injured. He didn't look back. He calmly approached the desk and said a single sentence to the officer on duty. "I'm dangerous, and I want to be restrained." His voice was unsettlingly steady. The officer handcuffed him, recorded his information, and placed him in a temporary holding cell. Routine procedure. A routine mistake. During a shift change, the power went out for a few minutes. When the lights came back on, the cell was empty. No damage. No miss. No explanation. The escape alone was shocking. What followed was worse. 2 days later, the officer who recorded Nathan's initial statement was found dead in his apartment. He was sitting in his living room chair. His clothes were neat. The television was on. His coffee cup was still warm. His eyes were open, fixed on the door. Doctors said it was sudden cardiac arrest, but his colleagues noticed something else. This was not the face of someone who died suddenly. It was the face of someone who recognized something in the final second of his life. On the table, there was a single note. "I told you I was dangerous." The second officer disappeared for 2 days. When they entered his apartment, there were no signs of forced entry, but every mirror was covered. Curtains, towels, even the phone screen. In the middle of the room, a sentence was written in dust with trembling fingers. "I can't look at myself." He wasn't murdered. He simply couldn't survive what he saw. The third officer knew he was next. He changed his route every day, slept with his weapon, locked every door and window. On the final night, he called emergency services screaming, "He's here. I can't see him, but I know he's here." When patrols arrived, he was alone, but the security footage showed something terrifying. The officer was talking to someone who wasn't there, nodding, stepping back, then slowly sitting on the floor, as if someone were reading him an old file. Line says line. A special task force was formed. They reviewed the station footage from the night of the escape. They noticed a strange detail. Nathan wasn't looking at the officers. He was looking at the cameras, as if he wanted to make sure the truth would be recorded. 3 weeks later, Nathan was found in an abandoned building outside the city. He didn't resist. He simply smiled and said to the investigator, "My part is over." During the trial, an old case a wrongful arrest years earlier, an innocent young man who died in custody. 3 officers who falsified reports to close the case. Nathan was that young man's brother. He didn't kill them. He didn't test them. He only did this. He turned himself in. Escape. He reopened memory. Fear did the rest. The final sentence Nathan spoke in court was, "I didn't kill them. I just made them remember." From that day on, file 317 was closed. But one sentence was written in red on its cover. "The most dangerous criminals are the ones who walk in by choice."